You went to the Shmuley
Yes.
sex.
So Rabbi Shmuley
was it
like
lit?
I mean, let me just explain who he is. He's like a super politically connected like rabbi. I think he's not even a rabbi anymore. He was the spiritual advisor for Oprah and Michael Jackson. And then right when Trump was getting accused of anti-Semitism, he appears out of nowhere. He says, "Listen, I'm a rabbi. Trump loves Jews." And then he kind of like disappeared in the distance. And then Robert F. Kennedy Jr. got accused of being anti-Semitic because he explained that he made the
Holocaust thing.
What he did, he was referencing a paper in PubMed that said COVID affects Chinese people and Ashkenazi Jews less than it does other people or something. And so he was just stating
I fucking love that he said that too.
He's just saying that like it's possible for a virus to affect different races differently, which is like
we literally have sickle cell anemia. Like it's a fact. Like that. That's like it's like not even a shock to say that, but like again, it's still racist to say that it was from a lab, not the wet market, which is actually racist.
That's great.
But but no, this Rabbi Shmuley thing. Hey, dude, I didn't know any of his like lore or history. I thought he was this thing that spawned out of like a Terminator electrical orb on October 7th. Like I didn't see him before.
He's been around. Yeah.
Wow. So Oprah, he's with the big O dog, dude.
Oprah and Michael Jackson and Trump, and he came back out of the woodwork when Kennedy was accused of being anti-Semitic to say, "Listen, Kennedy loves Jews." And they paraded each other around the country for a little while, and everyone would make fun of him because his daughter owns a store in Jerusalem called Kosher Sex. It's a sex shop. They have butt plugs and dildos and lube and t-shirts, and the whole idea is like, look, you can. I don't understand. Like, is this dildo kosher? Like, what does that even? What does that mean?
It's a Woody Allen joke. No, I'm kidding. But
that's funny.
Yeah, it's an Annie Hall. You know,
but I walked in there, and I walked in because I was so curious. I thought it'd be so silly if she agreed to be interviewed by me, and I just thought it'd be an interesting experience. Plus, it was close to my hotel.
Yeah, cover your ass when you walk in there, dude.
They might
hit you with that Star of David plug, dude. just gotcha. Yeah,
it's like, I really just got to use the bathroom. It's like, you got to buy something. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
You
Jeremy's walking in like, I thought this was a pizza place. Like, but no, that's dude. It's crazy because I remember when you did mention the shop last time. I can't remember if you had already been there or not.
Ran into Rabbi Shmuley himself randomly on the street last time I was in Israel, and he was like, "What are you doing here?" And he was drunk. It was like 1 a.m. He had popcorn kernels on his shirt, but I knew it was him. And
I've been there.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I say hello to him, and I tell him, I said, believe it or not, I used to work with Robert F. Kennedy Jr. at Children's Health Defense. He said, really? What's your name? I said, my name is Jeremy Lafredo. He called Robert F. Kennedy Jr. up that second. He said, I'm with Jeremy Lafredo. Do you know who this is? And it wasn't on speaker. He apparently said yes. Hangs up the phone. He's talking to me. He says, what are you doing here? I say, I'm just reporting on what's going on. The war. I think I'm going to go to the West Bank tomorrow. He says, you mean Judea and Samaria? I forgot who I was talking to. It's like with the people Judea and Samaria is like the biblical name for the West Bank.
Yep.
So if you're calling it the West Bank, you're not a Zionist, essentially. So he called me a little bit right there. And he said, really, what do you like for who? I said, it's the Gray Zone. And the Gray Zone has written countless articles on Shmuley before. So he's so confused. He's drunk. He knows that I know the presidential candidate who he's becoming famous off of. But at the same time, I'm there for the Gray Zone, who he hates. So he doesn't know how to treat me.
He just takes out the big Max Blumenthal anal beads. He's like, this.
That's funny.
we gotta send Max that clip.
Yeah. He's like, no, he's got like a dummy with like a gag ball in it. Gray Zone. Yeah. But,
So I saw him last time. He was very confused by me being there and knowing who Bobby Kennedy was. This time I saw his daughter. I walk in and I say, oh, I know your father, Rabbi Shmuley. She doesn't know. I sit down, I speak to her at her desk for a little while. I say, this is a really great story you have here. You mind, what do you got? And gives me a tour. These are everything's like, 300 shekels, which is like, $80. It's like everything's overpriced. And she invites me to Shabbat dinner with her and her family. It's not something I go to, but she was nice, but she was also, a fanatic about, Zionism and also kosher sex. But I was just being as nice as I could to see if I could get any interesting experiences out of the visit.
So does he just has to so he's a real rabbi, or is that just?
I think he was, and I think whoever whoever makes you a rabbi makes you not a rabbi. They took away his credentials, I believe.
Oh, so because then we have to ask: are the toys actually kosher?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
His argument is that there's a kosher sex shop because sex toys. The main reason for divorce is that you guys aren't sexually attracted to each other anymore. So one way that maybe we can stop people from getting divorced is giving them sex toys.
Damn.
That's his argument.
Yeah, I mean, meet the Fockers, the Barbra Streisand and like Dustin Hoffman people. I feel like they'd be like up in there. But that is crazy. Because when I saw Rabbi Shmuley, I watched the clip when he was on Alex Jones. Alex.
The debate. Did you watch that?
Alex got his ass, dude.
I watched it as well.
Because dude, it's so funny because Alex sits there with this when Alex Jones has that serious I'm listening face. It's really funny. It's actually funnier than most of the things he says. Because it's just he's sitting there locked, and he's just got a butt plug joke just sitting there. He's like it's there. Yeah, he's like when you're done, I'm gonna hit you with the butt plug joke. And then he's like, "What do you got one in your ass now?" Like that, sitting on one right now, like that. And he's like, and then Rabbi Shmuley was talking about, he's like, "Oh, and you owe those families $4.5 billion." And he goes, "And there was one Jewish boy in Sandy Hook." And I was like, "Of course." Really like he picks out the one kid. He was out of this world, and Alex Jones hit the him grinding on his daughter at the party, granddaughter at the party, kind of sex toy stuff. He hit that, he had that ready to go. It was I honestly props for him for even going on there. I don't know what he had to gain to go on there. His
whole shtick, Shmuley, and he's written in his book before. I can't remember the exact quote, but it's along the lines of do anything for attention, do anything that will get you clicks, do anything to further your career as a famous person. So he'll go on Alex Jones, he'll lose a debate, he doesn't care. He'll dress up as Candace Owens, even though he looks like an idiot, he doesn't care, because it's just furthering this. He just wants everybody to know who he is.
Yeah, because dude, the money, the anti-Semitic thing that he did, where he put the money all over himself, and it was blood. I was like, that was the first time in a while where I was like, I think I don't need to use the internet anymore, because I looked at it I don't have positive thoughts in my head right now. This is dark. Who
is a greater purveyor and manufacturer of anti-Semitism, if not Rabbi Shmuley? People could go into one of his interviews totally unaware of how they feel about Israel and Jewish people and leave saying oh wow, if that's Israel supporters, if that's Jewish people, I don't like them. It's not just Shmuley, it's Shmuley and the Israeli military right now. When they say anti-Semitism is on the rise, it's because you have a military planting menorahs in the middle of neighborhoods that they blew up, trying to connect the Israeli government with Judaism right now is a great way to manufacture anti-Semitism.
From the 5 to the 6, we be in the mix with that rare candy paint job on the whip. I need food for the kids, money for the rent. Fuck a lockdown, baby, I can't do that shit. And I don't never vote, cause I'm fucking broke. And either way, I know the police ain't gon' leave me alone. On a plane by to visit Glen Rock, and crypto told me I should bring the Glock with me. So I packed up my piece and I'm sliding. Cause we might get caught up in a riot. Middle finger Trump, middle finger Biden. Fuck a left, fuck a right, is you riding? Know you love to see it, dudes rocking. Ain't no politics, baby, we just talking. From the birds to the bricks, we be in the mix with that rare candy paint job on the whip. Who you with?